Welcome back to the channel. It is June 10th, Saturday. Today is beautiful. It's not bad out here. We're gonna do some stuff. Not sure what we're doing, but let's get this show on the road, shall we? Alright, this is supposed to be the plan for today, but I don't think any of this stuff is ready. So let's go see. So we do have a few things that we have to do. I have tomatoes coming out of my yang that I gotta retransplant out. So we're gonna do that. There's a couple of places that I need trellises for the beans, so I'm gonna try to do something about that. I might do some Florida weaving kind of thing with some string to see if that works. Everything looks green and luscious. Lexton is deciding to cut the grass right now. It did rain, so we did get some beautiful rain. So let's see what we got and let's get started. Alright guys, so over here I have a hot mess going on that I need to figure out, because I put potatoes there and they're overcrowding my cabbage here. The kale is starting to grow. I did get some of the beans that we thought we didn't get growing. So I gotta use my picture disc, figure out what's what. And I don't think my cabbage is gonna grow because it's being crowded by the potato. So let's see what I can do. So I wanted to show you guys, I got the new tool from Amazon. It's taller, thank God. And all of this had carrots and beans, and I only got one bean right there. So I'm scraping this whole thing out. Lexton is gonna bring me more grass to put on there, and then I'm gonna retransplant the cabbages that are hidden behind the potatoes. We're gonna put them this way to see if they actually grow. But it looks pretty. Alright, try to figure out a spot to put you. So we put this bird nesting thing on top of it, which obviously we didn't need a bird nesting. We need something to cover it, so we're gonna buy it today. But we're taking this out because there's actually right there, there's a poor chipmunk who's gonna die because it got stuck on there. Alright guys, well, hubby is ruining my video. I retransplanted marigold, tomato. So then these were from the container with the extra tomatoes over there. I've been pulling them one at a time. It's a mix of tomatoes, so I'm calling it the bucket surprise. Whatever came up, came up. Then we took out all of the cabbages that were across from here. I pulled them out and put them here. So we got 1, 2, 3. So they can be on this side. And the only bean was that one. And that's it. And I harvested some kale, as you saw. And I only watered the ones I disturbed and replanted. I did not water anything else because it rained yesterday. So there's my bucket of kale. Yay! We're gonna freeze that. Yes, we are. Yes, we. Now I'm gonna go here and see which bucket has 2 tomatoes and retransplant them to the container that doesn't have tomatoes. And I believe there's a few going that way that have 2 tomatoes that I need to retransplant into those containers. So let's get started on that part. Alright guys, not sure where I left off, but I'm clipping my tomatoes with these double clips that I found in Temu. And they come like this, and you can either clip them like this, or you use 2 to clip them together. So I've been using 2 actually because my tomatoes are very thick. Alright, not sure if you guys can hear me or not, thanks to Mr. Campbell, but we went in and the tomatoes that are like really big, I put in the stake, clamped them with the double clamp. So far, I like those clamps. We'll see for when we, this fall, when we take them apart to see how it actually comes apart and can they be reused for the following year, because if they break then obviously we can't reuse them. So I'm not sure if I like that. I want to say so far so good, and I got these for $50 for I think it was like $2.99 in Temu. Not sponsored by Temu, but so far they're working. There is some that are too small, like I said before. So this one is a good example. My beans is actually bigger than my tomatoes. So I did plant my beans first like 3 months before my tomatoes, and I guess that's where the problem is. But I wanted to harvest beans most of the summer, so I wanted to do good for my beans. Last year I didn't get that many beans because I planted them too late. So last year too late, this year too early. So man, I can't get it right, people. I can't get it right. But now I'm gonna take all the tomato plants that I have that are extra, and I'm gonna put them in the front bed, all the way in the front. So let's do that. I have plenty. Let me show you. So we have all of these that I want to plant in the front. I brought a box of more stakes just in case I run out of stakes. And I have more tomatoes on the side over here next to the cucumbers. So we're going to use those as well and put them in the front. Right here, we're going to pull these. There's like 8 of them. We're going to pull them all. So here's the front where I want to put like 3 or 4 stakes towards the wall, and then do some kind of Florida weave with the beans, because I think they need it. And I wasn't too sure when I planted them there if we were gonna need it or not. So my plan for next year is probably put either onions and garlic here, because it's flat. Don't forget, we have a mesh that stops somewhere between the 3rd layer down, so it's not long enough. We can't put anything that grows underneath, but we can put onions, garlic. So maybe I'll do onions and garlic. The beets worked fine there, but I won't do the beets again next year. The beans, never do it again unless they're bush beans, because I need the trellis. So that's one lesson learned. What? Ta-da. Ta-da. Alright guys, so you saw the little trellis. Everything here is starting to look green and delicious, including the potatoes, including all the beans. Everything is growing flowers, which is great. I retransplanted some of these tomatoes so they look a little dead, but they're doing pretty good. I'm gonna put a clip right here of me planting my peppers. I think it's a clip of me planting my peppers, harvesting my radish, and we did the other green stalk. I'll show you in a minute. It was this week, Tuesday. We weren't able to do any gardening this week, past weekend, so we did everything Tuesday, and the clip is right here. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Monday, May 5, 6, I don't know, I'll put it around there. But I did not do a video this week because I have a respiratory infection. I've been sick for a week. I finally got a little bit of energy, and I'm coming out here to do some stuff to my garden besides Bela bothering me. So I'll be back. Alright guys, so it's after work obviously. It's about 6:30 or so. Sun is going down. And I got my greenstalk pieces to create my third greenstalk, and we're going to do that first. So I'm not going to bore you with that. So let me do that first. Alright guys, check it out. Oh my god, so exciting. Ta-da! So now we have 2 of the large leaves. So this one right here has carrots. Then we have the small one leaf with carrots, bush beans, carrots, except those don't really have carrots. And then the top one on that side has bush bean, carrots, bush beans, carrots. Then I decided to put sugar snap peas on the new one. And then that one, the 2 large have herbs. And then we have bush beans on the 3rd leaf. And then I put sugar snap peas and sugar snap peas. And then, not sure if you can tell, it's not as tall, so it's more sturdy, and I can reach it, which is great. If you see me in the other previous videos, it's mad crazy. Then I took out the peppers and I put them here. So these are the peppers, the bell peppers that I purchased for $3. So I got 3 here, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. And that's it. And though it looks like it wants to rain, I don't think it is, but I'm gonna go harvest some radishes, and then we're done for today. So
And I was like, it looks so cute, but
I'm gonna end this video, and I will see you guys on Saturday, and this will be uploaded then. Bye. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. The beans here are doing great. So is the cucumber. I have the cucumber here that's doing good. I took out all the tomatoes from there. All of the leeks are growing seeds, which is great. That's what I want them to do. I'm gonna save the seeds from there. I am gonna trim out some of these hostas, because I do want to use the rest of the space for the rest of the peppers that are growing and the rest of the tomatoes that I got going on. If not, we won't have the space for it. So the hostas, I will trim them down a bit just to make enough space, which is fine. They don't die. They'll come out every single year as long as you don't root, like sort of root them out. If you root them out, then they die. But if you trim them, it's fine. Let's see what else we got. I got some peppers over here that the leaves are turning brown. They started dying out, then I watered it and it rained and they actually did better. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Usually I leave them there until they completely die back, but they've been doing good, so we're gonna leave them alone. As you can see, I got peppers and beans over here. The garlic, I planted new garlic. I don't think I recorded that, but I went to the store, purchased more garlic to plant, so I planted new garlic. My honeysuckle is doing great. It gave me more flowers than last year, so that was good. And then we replanted here. We took out the mesh, and now we have all the cabbages on this side. Hopefully they'll start growing and doing better. And I replanted tomatoes across. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is in the notebook, as you guys saw earlier, supposedly we were supposed to harvest beans. None of the beans are ready, and it could be because of the weather. The only thing I was able to harvest so far is the kale. Everything else is growing flowers now, but nothing has given me enough to harvest. I got the tomatoes from here as well. The peppers are finally growing in. And then let me show you the greenstalk that we built. So here's the 3 green stalks. I love the size better with the 3 leaves and the 2 large. 3 leaves, 2 large. This size is way better. I am able to turn it easier. I don't feel that it's gonna fall out on me with the wind. Here's the new one. So we did put bush beans in the bottom. That's why I got the trellis part of the green stalk on it, because when you do, actually I put sugar snap peas. They will grow within the trellis on the green stalk. And here is the other one, and we also did the same thing with this one, so they should start growing soon. The weather is getting a little bit better, thank you Lord, but at least we don't have that problem. Also, the seedlings that I started, I don't remember what they were. I gotta go back and look. I know one of them was supposed to be a flower, some kind of flower, and I don't remember what the other ones were. But they're doing good. I'm gonna wait for them to get a little bit bigger. I'll wait for them to get a little bit bigger. Here is flowers plus lemon tree plus I think an apple tree that's growing. I did put a mixture of flowers within the containers because we want bees. We want bees. As you guys saw at the front, everything still looks the same with the beans and my little trellis that I created with the beans. And I trimmed down the beets because my leaves were getting, I don't know, some kind of fungal. So I trimmed it all out, got them to, you know, about this much, and now they're growing new leaves and they look good. Not sure if it's because of the weather, because it's been cooler instead of warmer. I don't know. Me don't know. And then I planted garlic with JJ in the front. And as you guys saw, we put a bunch of tomatoes in the front. And then in the front, we also have 3 watermelon plants that you guys saw. But that's it. Ha! So now the green stalk is not bigger than me. But thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.